after having stepped out on the stage on my own and feeling so vulnerable and wondering whether the audience was going to be with us or not. Hi, this is Amy V, and this is a track by track of my latest album, Live at Lizottes. So this album is made up of songs both new and reimagined. This was a song that had not only never been recorded before, but it had also never really been played live before. Lyrically, I think it's really evident that this song was written during a pandemic. I guess like a lot of creative people, I don't really feel like I'm alive unless I'm making things. And it's hard to be inspired to make things when you can't fully experience the world. I really felt this sense of paralysis, stagnation. What I came to realize afterward was that that period of time was actually more like a hibernation or a metamorphosis, in that I grew so much. I think when you're forced to look inward in that way, you can't help but learn a lot about yourself and how you work and how you think and how you create. What I love the most about what the band brought to this song was that sort of slow, dynamic build. You have to remember that this is not only the first track on the album, but it was the first song that we played live on that evening. Everything you hear in this track is so raw and so vulnerable, and when I listen to it, I get the physical sensation that I had in that moment. I walked out on the stage, and the very first moment of the show is just me strumming a guitar and singing a few words. The tenuousness in my voice when I listen back to it. What I really love about this song, and I think it's possibly one of my favorite moments on the album, is when the band enters. I remember thinking in that moment, you know, after having stepped out on the stage on my own and feeling so vulnerable and wondering whether the audience was going to be with us or not. And I remember just feeling that sense of, okay, we're all in this, and these guys have got my back and the audience is here for me. And I felt really supported in that moment, and I felt like that was the turning point where I knew that everything was going to be okay. And it's just the use of one very simple word. So the refrain all the way through is not living, existing, not living, existing. And the very last time, not living, but existing. You know, sometimes just existing is enough.